Next tonight, Derbyshire's police chief is asking for council tax bills to rise by £10 to stop his force reaching, as puts it, breaking point. Peter Goodman says he needs the money to avoid redundancies.
And he's warning that without that extra cash, his force could stop investigating some crimes. Our social affairs correspondent, Jeremy Ball, reports.
20,000 extra police officers being recruited by forces across the country. But how much does that new government funding reverse years of cuts? Derbyshire's Chief Constable says he now has a stark choice: charge more for policing through the council tax, or cut at least 100 jobs, from neighbourhood and response teams to detective staff investigators.
We wouldn't be able to respond to everything. Where somebody's broken into your house and stolen your goods, we would always investigate. But if it's a commercial burglary, it's less of a priority, frankly, because it's not people's homes being invaded. If it's a burglary of a garage or a shed, then again we might think about that in different terms.
How serious is this in your view?
I think this is gravely serious. I talk to my staff on the front line and they are close to breaking point. We are close to breaking point.
The flooded dam at Whaley Bridge was another drain on Derbyshire's policing budget. Hundreds of thousands of pounds was spent from the force's reserves. So now Peter Goodman's written this detailed letter to Derbyshire's Police and Crime Commissioner. He wants an extra £10 for policing on next year's average council tax bill. That would raise the policing portion of the Band D council tax charge to £226. You're asking for an extra 4.5% on council tax bills. Now that's on top of a rise you got last year. That's on top of extra money you got from the government for additional police officers. And people are struggling to make ends meet.
Some people are really struggling. I get and I understand that. But I have a professional responsibility to lay out my concerns and my beliefs about what's necessary to keep Derbyshire safe.
The Police Commissioner, Hardiel Dinser, says he'll listen to that advice and make a decision after hearing the government's response. But in a year when he's up for election, asking voters for more money won't be an easy decision. Jeremy Ball, BBC Midlands Today, Ripley.